Hi, Sam and Bay. It is Thursday night here in the Brooks household. This is
Greta.
And Greta, how old are you?
6.
And Greta's in kindergarten at Daniel Bagley. And we're spending a lot of time together here in the Brooks household. So we have already read with you the book 1 by Kathryn Otoshi. This is another one of her books, and it is called 0. And I'm not sure which order she wrote them in. I should probably look that up, but I have not done that. But I really like this series of books because it combines math, which I really like. I really dig math. It also combines social stories, which as a counselor, those are really important to me as well. You making faces? And it combines emotions as well. So think about those 3 topics, the social stories, math, and emotions, as I read 0. And Greta is going to be my helper this evening as well. So we're still figuring out this reading on video, so please bear with me. Zero was a big, round number. 0. Thank you, Greta. When she looked at herself, she just saw a hole right in her center. Every day she watched the numbers line up. She wanted to count 2. But how could a number worth nothing become something? 0 felt empty inside. She watched 1, thank you, Greta, having fun with the others. 1 was solid and strong with bold strokes and squared corners. 0 was big and round with no corners at all. If I were like 1, then I could count 2, she thought. So she pushed, and she pulled. She stretched and straightened. She forced and flattened and finally became... What do you think she became? You don't know. She became 0. Z-E-R-O. She sighed. Becoming like 1 was too much of a stretch. 8 and 9, can you find 8 and 9? Rolled into the scene. If you doubled yourself up, you'd be like me. Okay, we've got 8 and 9. You'd be like me, said 8. So 0 twisted and turned to try to be 8. Or you could be a 9 with a longer line, said 9. So 0 pinched and puckered to try to be 9. Do you think she became 9? No. It's hard to become someone else, isn't it? But 0 could only be 0. We're on our way to join the others. Come count with us, they said. 0 felt deflated. Do you know what deflated means? Deflated is like a balloon. When all the air goes out of it, it's just left there. It's deflated. Does that make sense? Yeah. 8 and 9 were numbers with a value. Of course they'd count. How could they know how she felt? Zero had a new thought. If she could impress the numbers, that'd give her value. She'd leap, she'd soar, she'd sizzle, she'd shine. She'd make a grand entrance and floor them all. 0 began to roll faster and faster and faster. She leaped, flying, soaring, rocketing. Right into 1. Can you find 1? Right into 1. 1. who knocked over 2, who fell into 3 and 4, toppling 5 and 6, who crashed into 7 and 8, where they all ended up in a big pile on 9. Oh, and you held it up in the right way. Good. All the numbers were bent out of shape. It's no use trying, sobbed 0. Did I say that? Oh, I didn't say that right. I didn't read that right. It's no use trying, sobbed 0. I'll never have value. I'll never be part of the count, she said. 7 is going to give her some advice. Are you ready? Maybe? Okay. It's what's inside that counts most, pointed out 7. 0 looked at herself. How do you look at yourself? Do you look at yourself? But what if I don't have anything inside? Every number has value, said 7. Be open. You'll find a way. Suddenly, 0 saw herself in a new light. I'm not empty inside. I'm open. 0 rolled up to the numbers. I've thought of a way for us to count even more, she said. Count more, asked 4. Count us in, exclaimed 7. Lead the way, said 1. Everyone counts, the numbers shouted. 0 jumped in. Then she leaped up high and said, here's something new we can try. If we help each other soar, we can count even more. Let's count again, starting with... I wonder what they're going to start with. Greta, look. 10. Can you help me? 10.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
And what's next?
100. 101.
Do you know what this is? 1,000. So a 1 with a comma and 3 zeros is 1,000. Do you know what
1 million.
This is 10,000. So this is a 10 with a comma and 3 zeros. And here's 100,000. Do you know what this is?
A million.
This is a million. We do count more, they cheered. 0 and the numbers explored and had fun, bringing more value to everyone. This is called place value. So when a 1 is here, followed by zeros, the zeros give the 1 a lot more value.
100.
And this time, when she looked at herself, she felt whole, right in her center. And here's a little dedication from Kathryn Otoshi, or really a gratitude. Thanks to those of you who have shared your powerful stories of 1 with me, even though we have never met. You make me whole. And then here's a little bit about our author. Kathryn Otoshi is the author and illustrator of What Emily Saw and Simon and the Sock Monster. Her recent book, 1, is the winner of 10 awards, including the E.B. White Read Aloud Honor and the Teacher's Choice Award. So again, this is the book called 0 by Kathryn Otoshi. Thank you, Salmon Bay, for joining us this evening. Thank you to my guest helper this evening, Greta Brooks. Until next time.
No,